Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Colleen Tarot. I am your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on May 19th or 20th, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot's timeless. I'm only giving you the date so you know I don't repost. If you like my videos, I post here regularly, and I will also be posting other signs and collective videos. But if you like Aquarius only videos, my other channel, Aquarius by Aquarius, does just that anyways. I've gotten a late start to these videos and I don't have a lot of time today, and the weather's been crazy, and I'm trying to get them readings done before like power goes out. The sky just looks, the weather's awful. Looks really creepy out there. Anyway, before I start your reading, guys, I want to be the first person to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you all for being here, for sharing your time and energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to see what wants to come out for you, Aquarius. I feel like somebody's moving on away from somebody while I feel like somebody's moving away from somebody. I'm hearing a Journey song and I'm trying to, like, yeah, because you got a wish fulfillment. This is you going after a wish, or you have a wish here coming in. That's the wishing well. That's one of the most positive cards in this deck. You could be seeing 444. It was 7:07 as I started this video, 7:07 p.m. That's very lucky, right? 7/7. You might be seeing 555, because change has to happen in order for you to receive this good luck, right? So sometimes right before you'll see 555. 555 will also remind you that maybe something needs to change in your life so that you can have something that's in your heart that you want, okay? Because you can absolutely have what you want, but it's going to take a new beginning, and the new beginning is what becomes the 4 and the 1, making the 5 and the difficulty. That's like putting the effort, and that's where you have to deal with other people. But we have the compass here, so I feel like this could be about North Node, your moral compass, all right, where you feel like your heart is guiding you at this time, because the center of this wishing well is the bucket list, right? It's the bucket. I know there's somebody watches me called Bucket List, but this is it. That is, the bucket list would be what you desired and set out to do when you came to this place, all right? Your real bucket list, the one you created with Creator before you enter. That's divine timing, and this is moral compass. So a lot of you might be experiencing, I've been getting some spiritual reads lately. So, okay, yeah. There's a cycle that's over. This has been coming out so strong. Some of you might be playing out Egyptian themes, having a relationship maybe entered with a person who you both have Egyptian themes, like past life. Okay, a lot of that's been coming out. You might talk to somebody new and feel like you just know them and you can just talk to them forever and ever. What I feel you don't see is this wishing well or a wish being granted, because we have great fortune reverse and we have a direction, right? So I imagine that one of these paths would have to end. So it means one of these paths you're really kind of already on. But the one of great fortune has the most light, all right? And you might be on a path that is not meant for you, and it's no longer illuminated. It's like a dead end. So I feel like you're going to be shown the way with all of this illumination that's coming out. You see, I can't make this up. There's something that's dried up. Okay? The darkness here. There's the energy is stale and stagnant. It's like you wake up and you do the same thing every day. You get it? It's boring. It's monotonous. This is new. This is different. And that's where this fortune is at, or wish is at. So I feel like if you're following your true North Node moral compass, all right, it's easy to figure this out. So rather than trying to figure out what your North Node is, you can go to free astrology sites and get that information. But your moral compass is what brings you the true happiness. And that's not what you think you should do. That's what you really love to do. That's like a musician is a musician because they really love music. An artist who likes to draw or do digital art because they really love to. And there are individual artists like us, tarot readers, gamers. There are lots of ways to be in creation mode. And that's where something dies up so that you can be in creator mode. And creator mode is linked to your happiness, and it's linked to your divine money. All right. So let's get into your reading. The one who creates and reinvents themselves is the wise person, but also it's a person who receives many gifts and rewards for taking such a chance on one's self. You know, you could be leaving a dead-end job, a dead-end relationship, a dead-end neighborhood, dead-end economy. Five of Pentacles, that's a dead end. Five of Pentacles, we can't stay here. We don't have enough money. There's not enough money in this economy, not enough money here. We got to break up because we're toxic. It's Five of Pentacles. It's lack. It's traditionally the two people who stand outside the church. They can go in and ask for help, but they're too prideful, I guess. But they stay outside. I don't know why they stay outside. And sometimes people will suffer together. So Five of Pentacles represents all of that. Like this monkey and this person, the monkey's not happy with that person. Or someone could be born the year of the monkey, but they suffer together. So there's something about that that's ending. All right. People no longer need to suffer together. There's freedom of that, so that one can be free to explore, free to go on a new path. Then I have this Three of Cups here, and Four of Pentacles on the bottom, and the Tower. So the whole thing is like nobody wants to let go. So I do feel like somebody's trying to cut ties. This is like the monkey right here. The monkey wants to cut ties with that boy, but that boy is just happy with that monkey. But that monkey is not happy with that boy. So when the monkey finally cuts that boy off, I can't remember their name. That boy is going to be devastated, and then that's what happens here. Four of Pentacles. The Tower. You know, this was going to blow up at some point. It really was. You know, if one of these two didn't leave, okay, first, it was going to blow up at some point, and that's what's showing up here. So if you're leaving a situation, you got somebody trying to keep you in that situation, suffering with them, just know that that top's going to blow. It's just like a steam pot that nobody's attending, and it's just going to, it's just building is what's happening. And Queen of Cups and Knight of Swords reverse. Somebody does not like the fact that they got cut out. You cut somebody off, cut someone out, or vice versa. Someone doesn't like that because it's like, but you're mine. We've been together for so long. Or if this is, you know, no, this ain't that. This is love. This was a long-term love that has had to end, or something like this. Or somebody wanted it to go long-term and it just doesn't. We got the World in the reverse. Oh, that landed there anyway. Somebody refuses to accept the end. Eight of Swords reverse. Somebody refuses to believe that it's over. Wow. Ace of Swords reverse again. It's like a hard no from you. And somebody don't want to believe it. But it's a hard no. This is, I'm only relating to you if you've been in a long-term bad relationship. That's what this reading is connecting to. It's looking like the person who is identifying as the feminine, okay, is the person who didn't want to be in this anymore. Three of Pentacles, and and I guess, you know, the feminine is a catch because there is, you know, someone interested in talking to the feminine. So just know that if you are getting out of a situation, you're probably going to have people that want to go out with you when they find out. That's what it looks like. Now we got this witch on the bottom of the deck, which is interesting to me because this is like an extra card. This deck came with two extra cards. One is carte blanche and one is like a witch. But I feel like that's exactly what you had to move away from, right? Trickery. You know, this is like when you're in a long-term relationship and someone makes promises they don't keep. You know, a form of trickery. Yeah. They said it, they never intended to do it, type of thing. A lot of broken promises. The Tower reverse. Like I said, this landed over here. Somebody doesn't want to admit that something is over, dead, in the water, and that's what's here. Like, if this monkey keeps putting up with his boy, this monkey's going to, you know, something really bad, like a blow up, I'm telling you. Which yesterday's reading I did over, I think it was Alanis Morissette I channeled, I'm a Bitch. I don't know if it was this channel or Aquarius by Aquarius, but it's like, you're cutting a person off because you have to. And you have to, you know why you have to. You've been holding back the reasons why. You've been holding back. You're Aquarius, if this is your reading, honey, you're about to be a top that blows the F up. And I never see this for you. Like, I never see you get this mad, Aquarius. It's so rare that Aquarius get this mad. Because I feel like you could be a little ball of dynamite. Look how little that monkey is. And holding back, angry and aggravated. But you know how strong a monkey is too. They have immense power. And you're holding back. You are holding back, Aquarius. You know what? You better keep on doing what you're doing, which is, it looks like avoiding. It looks like you're avoiding. You're avoiding. But if this person does not accept what you're laying down, what you're cooking, you're about to blow up on this person. Everything you've been holding back. Everything. If this is your reading, if you have been you've been dealing with a person for a long time. Maybe it's not, it's a relationship. You've been dealing with this person for a long time. It looks like you've lived with this person. If it's not like a lover or a husband, spouse, it's like, or, you know, family, but it's not good. And it's coming. This blow up is coming if you allow this person to pull you back in, all right? Or if you stay on this path. So if you needed to know, like if you're looking at this and you're like, but I want to stay for the, you know, I want to keep my family together, or we've been together so long, or we got assets together. I know, I get it, but it's going to end anyway. It's going to end. And the new path is the path that's illuminated for you. And this is saving you, and it's saving others from your wrath, because I'm telling you, I'm seeing an Aquarius go through and have a kind of wrath that it's like a wrath an Aquarius might have 1 in 10 years, 1 in 20 years. It's like when Aquarius has a meltdown, which don't ever happen. And when it does happen, it's rare. It's a rare event. It's a rare event. And it's about, so listen, you're doing someone a favor to walk away, to keep it cut off. Or if you're thinking about doing it, you're actually helping. You're helping the situation, because you may have to go stealth. You might have to just really, yeah. And you got someone interested in you. Okay. You do. You will. I don't know if you know him yet, but you will. Tell me about that 3 of Cups. Like I say, for some of you, it's a family member. It's not, don't have to be a lover or a spouse, but it's stronger indicated that it is. But it could be a family member. Tell me about that 3 of Cups. Chariot sideways. Yeah. This is the path. That's exactly what this is. Chariot is going down the road. This chariot is on this staircase. And if the chariot don't veer to the left and go into the light, the chariot's just going to keep on this dark, dingy road until there's a flat tire, which is going to be a tower moment. Tell me about that 5 of Pentacles. Tell me about that 5 of Pentacles. The Lover's reverse. The time is done and up. It's time for, I mean, you've completed this cycle. It's over. You're not going to learn anything, gain anything. It's done. It's just going to get worse, in other words. It's just going to get much, much worse to stay where you're at. So you have to do it, honey. You have to. Queen of Cups. I understand. You've been dealing with this person for a long time, and it ain't easy. I understand. That's this right here. Queen of Pentacles. You've been dealing with this person probably at least, I mean, 10, 20 years. But your money is going to increase. Yeah. When you cut this person off, your money is going to increase. Yeah, because this person was holding you down or holding you back or keeping you sick or blah 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 blah. Whatever. It's your story, but you see how it's going. At some point, you decided or will decide to love yourself, work on yourself, break away from this person who's holding you back. That person doesn't like the clean break that you make. That person doesn't want to accept the ending. And in the near future, it's not going to look pretty. Tell me about that Knight of Swords reverse. Ace of Wands. You let this person go so you could have your new beginning. To create. This is a creator, you know. This is someone who's going to go create. You're going to make a lot of money. Some of you are just leaving jobs, you know, and you're going to do your own thing. But whatever it is, you're leaving a person or energy behind that's been oppressive and just holding you back. It's not been good for you. It's looking like a person. Tell me about the World reverse. Ace of Pentacles sideways. It's a relationship that has to end. And what you don't know is you're the Empress right after that. Right after this relationship ends, you're like the Empress. That's like being in your power right there. Why is the Four of Pentacles in the upright? Landed on you. It landed on who you're. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been holding this back, Aquarius. You're right there, the star. You've been trying to keep the peace. You've been trying to hold things back. You have not been allowing your tongue to say what's on your mind. You've been trying to focus on whatever this is that you're trying to focus on day to day, okay? Some of you are literally trying to get through day to day, but it's like you're focused on something else. I feel like you have let go of an energy, or you're letting go of it so that you can focus in a new direction. And this person is not going to make it easy. This person is going to go try to make it harder on you. Tell me about the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the upright. This is somebody could be talking to an attorney about, child support. This is somebody could be seeing what their odds are. This is somebody who's just like getting a consultation. Like, it's the past. It's whoever you're moving away from. Okay, that person could be getting a consultation to see how they can, probably legally screw you or what it would cost them. All right. And that's showing up the Hierophant right there. Nine of Cups. The Emperor. So I do feel like be careful for that. But anyway, this is the right time for all this. All right. I don't like to talk about kids, but yeah, there's going to, if anyone has kids involved, I do see where, somebody tries to use that as leverage, whether man or woman. Tell me about the Tower in the reverse. Nine of Swords. Or pets as well. People can use pets as leverage too. Say, oh, well, they never took care of the pets. I did it all. But it's something small. Like someone will try to use that, something small for leverage here. The one who's getting left behind. The Tower reverse. So it's like you're making moves. You've thought about this a lot, okay? You're going in a direction and you've thought about many ways to do this so that you can avoid the Tower. Fact is, you're too nice, Aquarius. You're too nice because some people don't get it nice. You understand? Some people, when you're nice to them, they think you're catering to them because you love them or you're in love with them when you're just being nice. So be careful for that, because I don't see that someone takes you very seriously. Like you can be saying, look, I'm going to go do this. I'm not doing this. And you're leaving this behind. And the thing you're leaving behind is like, you're bullshitting me, Aquarius. You're not leaving me. Yeah, I am. This path is dried up. Tell me about Ace of Wands reverse. It's about your new beginning. And it's long overdue. Long overdue. For you. You're showing up as like you've been waiting for the day to make the announcement to this boss, this spouse. Like you've been waiting for the right time to say this. That's how you're showing up. You're showing up like, I had to keep my moves silent, but it's almost like you've been planning the day for when you had to say, look, I'm going to a new job. Look, I'm leaving this relationship, whatever it is. We're toxic. I don't make money. We don't make love. Whatever it is, it's toxic. It's dried up. Tell me about that Knight of Pentacles. This is like, at the end of it is a Virgo. So for those of you dealing with Virgo, there you go. Knight of Pentacles, something happens after a long time, but that is the night that gets to the finish line. So tell me about that. And that's a person who, Six of Cups reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse. This person might literally be Virgo, because another Virgo card came out, and Gemini. Queen. So it's like, this is a person, I told you there's going to be someone interested in you. So it's like somebody finds out that you're single or that you're not with somebody, and this person wants to come your way. So I do feel like there's a person who is on the sidelines, knows you, but they're low-key interested, but only if it's like the right time and it's like not anyone involved or something like this. So anyways, we're going to close out. Just be aware if you're leaving a long-term relationship, okay? Because they're going to try to suck you back in, and they're going to try to use something small against you or to get leverage. And there is a person coming here in the end, even though it's like this could have seemed like a long process, but somebody had to get out of a relationship or something. But then the right one comes in, all right? The right one comes in. So we're going to close this out. Happiness comes in after. That's a lot of cards. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So this is like pick North Node, okay? South Node, going from the South Node to the North Node. Adjustments are required. Yeah, it's like getting a new job. Adjustments are required. and everything, change. Anyway, expect powerful change, and that's this eclipse energy. I think we have an eclipse coming up in our sign in July. I think I got to check it out. And Virgo, again, you're good enough, but Virgo. And we have Aquarius. We have Virgo and Aquarius. Show the world the real you, and then take time to breathe out. Woosah. Om. Om. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in the next video, and namaste, my friends.